Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Alyssa from Creative Opal. I've decided to kind of revamp my YouTube channel this year, so I'm going to be trying to post more frequently, more regularly than I have in the past, which is pretty non-existent. Anyways, I run a small business. I do embroidery, sewing, and crochet. I also do a little bit of beading and some knitting here and there. But I just kind of want to show you what I've been up to the last couple days since the start of 2026, because today is January 8th. And so I just wanted to kind of show you what I've been working on the last couple days. And yeah, so I don't really remember quite what I did what days, but I've been making a lot of ear warmers. I've been trying to get through my Big Twist value yarn, and I decided to make ear warmers with that. So I've been doing like the twisted ear warmer, so with the knitting machine. So let's see, I made this bag on January 2nd. So I forget what colorway this one is. It's like Jingle Bell stripe or something. This one's not Yuletide. I think it's Jingle Bell stripe. This one's peppermint stripe or something. But so I finished them, I closed them off, and then all I gotta do is just sew them together and then flip them inside out, tag them, and they'll be ready to go. But yeah, so I made 4 on January 2nd. This one's Punch Bowl, or I really forget the color names. Maybe I gotta go check on that in a second. Yeah, let me go do that real quick. Alrighty, I'm back. So I don't like to use something up until it's completely gone, so then I have no memory of it. So something that I do in order to kind of combat the using it all up, even though I want to use it all up, but I still want to remember it, is what I do is I make these little swatches and I write the color name on them. It also helps me to remember color names, like if I'm trying to match something with discontinued yarn or current yarn that I have, or just things like that. So I made color swatches. So this first one is actually Festive Fun. It's the color name. This one is Peppermint Ribbon. And this one is Merry Mingle. So this one is different than Punch Bowl, because Punch Bowl is more white versus this one's more like pinky. So I made 2 of these. So that's what I made on January 2nd. On the 3rd, I cranked out quite a few with the knitting machine. I made 4 the first day. I made 13 on January 3rd. So I was trying to use up skeins too. So each regular skein or heathered skein or twinkle skein makes about 3 ear warmers for me with some excess. But the festive, variegated, fun colors, those make 2 and sometimes 2.5, depends. So on the 3rd, I made, what's this one? Juniper Shrub. I made 2 Juniper Shrubs. I'm pretty sure one of these was, no, maybe that was the other day. So I made 2 Juniper Shrubs that I need to still sew together. And then I made 2 punch bowls yeah, punch bowl. 2 punch bowls. And see how the punch bowl is slightly different than the Merry Mingle. So punch bowl. And then try to use up some of my heathered yarn. Where's that one? So this was light blue heather. So I made 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. So I made 3 of those. They're kind of sitting in a bag, so they're a little bit little scrunched up. But yeah, so I made 1, 2, 3 of those. So far that's what, 4, 5, 6, 7. I made 3 of, I don't know what this color is. This color is oatmeal. And this way is if I like don't have the skein with me, I can still match the color or still know what the colorway is, so I can add it to my inventory. So I made 3 oatmeal, which is like a heathered color. And these were all Big Twist, by the way, when I bought them before Joanne went out of business. And then I made 3 charcoal. 1, 2, 3. So I did that on the 3rd. Big stack. So that was fun. Don't think I made a couple things on the 4th, I think. Maybe not. The 4th, I went out with my boyfriend because it was one of our anniversaries. So I didn't really do much that day because I also woke up late. My sleep schedule has been a complete mess the last week or 2. Yeah, I've been going to bed at like 3, 4 a.m. and waking up at 1 p.m. Yeah, so I need to fix that ASAP. But anyways, so I know for sure I made those the 2nd and the 3rd. We'll just go through all the earwarmers. 4th, and then I made some 6. I think so. Yeah, because I think I made, yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking in my head. I made 4, 13, 11, and then I made 3. So let me just get all these ones out. I'm pretty sure this was 11. We'll count in a minute. But I made a peppermint ribbon. Another peppermint ribbon. I made 3 black twinkle. And Twinkle is the name of their sparkly yarn. 3 black twinkle. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it's really pretty in the light. Let's see. I made 3 of this rose heather color. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I made a juniper shrub, and this was from 2 half skeins from making 2 skeins before, so I used up a skein. And then I made this one called watermelon. Made 2 of these because the skein was giving me such a hard time. And then I had to undo and redo this one. I had to frog this one and redo it again. Frog it from a while ago, but I had to redo this one because I had a couple missed stitches and tuck stitches. So I was like, you know, more than 1, more than 2, more than 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna redo it. So I redid it, but now I got an extremely long tail because I guess my tension was a lot tighter this time. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. 11. So how much is that? 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 31. Put all this yarn on me. And then they either, I think it was the 6th, I made these and I haven't finished them yet. So what I do is I put waste yarn at the end and then I crochet them closed because I think it just gives it a cleaner finish, because I've tried it without doing the waste yarn and just sewing it together, and I find that so much harder. And I still have a whole big bag of them that are like the sewn, that are just the sew together ones versus crocheting them. Like, I'm talking about the tube, the ends together. And I don't know what I should do. If I should just tough through it, or if I should frog all those and redo them, because I think it would make my life a whole lot easier to redo them. But that would be a lot of wasted time and work. But I mean, it's in the past, and then I'd actually work on them instead of just having them sit there. But I made this one, Sapphire Twinkle. I made this last watermelon one for that skein. And I made this, what's this one? Light Blue Twinkle, because this one only had one left in the skein. This one, I still have to finish the skein. And this one broke my centro, or at least made me finally build up the courage to take it apart and figure out if it was broken, because it was like when I wound it, or you know what I'm talking about, when I crank the handle, it was like I couldn't hear it cranking every single time. Like, it would skip a couple times every single time I would turn it, like in the same spot. So I was like, I think some of the gears are broken, because I did not oil it. I mean, I did oil it, but I didn't know exactly how it worked. So I was just kind of oiling the whole thing. But now I know how it works. So that's going to be another video, is me trying to fix that, or unboxing a new one and seeing how that compares to how my old one is, like how it comes from the manufacturer, because I'm just curious how that compares. Because did I do all that like gunk, and like some of the plastic's kind of very thin, so I'm like, did they not cut it all the way? Or maybe it's just something that, like, with use, because I've had it for over a year now, so, but I haven't been using it that consistently. But yeah, and then I have been making quite a bit of other stuff. I have made some, I went walking with my mom 2 days ago, and on our walk, we walked about 3.5 miles, a little more than that. I started this cat. What I like to do with my loaf cats is start them And then when I have a more mindless, mind-numbing task where I want to be focusing on something else versus the stitches, counting the stitches, I just grab a cat and I just work on the body of the cat. So I work on these in like 3 stages. I work on the face, then I work on the body, then I work on like closing up the back. And then the tail and stuffing is all separate. But just, yeah, so I got some new color started. I need to add this to my website. Yeah, I started this one also. Oh, I guess I didn't get as far on this one. This one, I'll finish the feet tonight because I only got the ears done. So I like to do it through the feet. So then I can just single crochet without having to think about it. And then I just have to count my rows and then be good. But this one, I started, haven't gotten to the feet yet. See, no feet. But yeah, so did those 2 on a 3.5 mile walk. So I did that on a 3.5 mile walk. And then what I did, or like, so I know for sure what days I did the ear warmers. This was 2 days ago. So the 6th. This one I did yesterday. Pretty sure. Just started another one. And then I've also been making a ton of turtle shells. Been using the Premier Basics chenille or chunky chenille or something. I made 8 one day and I made another 3 today. So these are the colors I made. I made this one and this one, and I made 4 in each of these because each skein can make 4 shells for me. So I made 4 of those, and literally this is what I have left from those skeins. So I will use that in another project, but that is all I have left from those skeins. And then today on my walk with my mom, we walked another 3.5 miles and I made, where's the other one? 3 more shells. Made this color, and this one. So this one's anemone, this one's flower power, and this one's ocean swells. So these are the tie-dye, this one's just the variegated one. So yes, so I'm liking making the turtles with the Premier ones because they have solid colors that go with their multicolor one. So I'm gonna try that out, see how that goes. And yeah, so and then last night I make these little penguins to sell as keychains. This one has no eyes or no beak yet, but I made him and I gotta stuff him and finish him. But this guy, someone asked me if I had any regular penguins because I sell colorful ones, but I don't have any regular ones, like black ones. So I made this one and I made this one kind of as like a little mock-up. I think this one looks more penguin-y to me versus this one. But I don't know, maybe I'll offer them both and see which people gravitate towards more, or maybe I'll just keep them both stocked in my shop. Yeah, so I got these, and then I also made one of the mini loaf cats and wanted to see how big that would be in Premier Parfait Chunky, and it's pretty tiny. Like, so I'm like, This is a keychain I sell. Like, it's not that much bigger. Okay, maybe a little bit, but I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, so I did that the last several days. Been making a lot of products until I broke my knitting machine. Mostly because I'm just trying to work through my yarn, so I can just have a whole bunch of products and then have a lot less yarn that's kind of discontinued. Or at least this is when Joanne sold it. I need to make baby hats too. But I was thinking of using Hobby Lobby yarn for that, because then I can actually get those colors back in stock, or Premier Basics yarn, their worsted weight one, because then I can actually order that more and get that in stock versus having discontinued colors, like someone wants this and then it doesn't sell, or not, it doesn't sell. What am I talking about? Someone buys this and they want like a matching something, but my yarn's all gone. So I mean, that could be a possibility, but I thought just use it up on these, sell these, and then use other worsted yarn for those, for like baby hats and stuff. So then if anyone were to want anything extra, then it wouldn't be too much more. Also, in the last couple days, I've been trying to bulk up my inventory, obviously, but still work on Christmas stuff. Yes, I know Christmas is over, but like, I sold at a fairly big venue, and I'll probably post a video about that later, talking about my experience. But it was a 4-day event. I made quite a bit of money considering it only being my second year, and so I was super excited. But I sold out of some of my earrings. So I make these embroidered lace earrings. This one's not finished, but I make these. So there's my Santa one. I have like a little Grinch one, but I sold out of like my Christmas ones because I have plenty of like the any time of the year ones, because I could sell this any time of the year. But these I only make around Christmas, so I only had a couple. And so I was like, I need to make more, so then I don't have to stress about running out of these, because those are 3 10-hour days and 1 8-hour day, and it's hectic, let me tell you. And so I don't want to be going home and making more product, ideally. So, and this year I have left my full-time job because of them not working with me, and so I am running my business full-time now, so I have all my time dedicated to this. I do work part-time with a small embroidery place locally, and learning all the tips and tricks from them, as they've been in business for nearly 20 years now. Yeah, they've been in business for nearly 20 years, and they've been pretty successful, and just two parents to a couple that runs their own business. So I've been working with them, helping them out while as they need it. So it's very part-time, but I have been doing that a little bit. But yeah, so I've been bulking up my inventory. Here's my lace, more Grinch lace that I need to trim. This is me trying to use up some of my scraps, because that's something else about me. I also try to be eco-conscious where I can. I don't like to use a ton of plastic or like waste anything, so all my products, I try to keep that in mind. And packaging wise, so like if you shop with me at a event locally, I offer paper bags. Yeah, it's just something I've been passionate about since before COVID. And yeah, so I've just been working on these little guys. I need to make more. But yeah, I have quite a few. Not actually, just what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs so far. No, 7. I have more. I forgot I had all these right here. 8, 9, 10. 10 pairs. So, not all of them that come from the sheet make it. I do go through quite a few of these because either it didn't stitch out perfectly, or I cut a thread too close, or something where the thread starts to unravel, or when I'm trimming off the threads in the back, it starts to take out some of the detailing on the stitching, and so then I'm like, nope. So those I keep myself. Some of them are okay, some of them are a lot worse than others, but maybe like the ones that are okay, I'll make like a garland out of or something and hang it in my car, or maybe in my room. Maybe I could hang it here. That would be kind of cute. Yeah, but other than that, that's kind of all I got for you guys for the time being. That's all I've been up to lately. I do plan on making a video cleaning my Centro and my Addy knitting machines, and also probably talking about my event, my big event that I did in December. Yeah. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see from me. I did quite a few custom orders right before Christmas, so I did take quite a hiatus between Christmas and the New Year. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on what all I've been working on, and let me know what else you'd like to see from me. Give me some ideas down in the comments below. I mentioned that I do custom orders. I made some custom hats. I embroidered some cats. There was a lady at the show that I was at, and she saw a hat where someone had running on coffee and good vibes. So I'll show you guys a picture of that up here. And yeah, so I did that. I did some custom dog embroidery sweatshirts. I did custom crochet cat, some custom booties, like baby booties. I did some dishcloths. I did I did some custom earrings. I remember that now. Yeah, because I'm gonna add that design to my lineup, and just gonna keep adding more designs and options for people to shop from. And just gonna keep adding more designs for people to shop from, whether it be earrings, embroidered lace earrings, or crochet plushies, crochet wearables, knitted wearables. If there's something in particular you'd like me to make, let me know. I also sew. I used to be a tailor, so I do alterations. So I've done that for quite a few people too. Yeah, let me know what you'd like to see from me in the future. Anyways, let me know what you'd like to see from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will stick around in the future. Give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you later. Bye!